What is up, my friends? How's it going? And welcome back to the 17th episode of our Mauryan campaign with your fellow comrade, Summary. In the previous episode, we managed to take out Parsa. Meanwhile, the Egyptians are slowly pushing into Seleucia, so that is good for us. And we are in the process of building up all the provinces we had recently conquered. Meanwhile, in the north, our army had assisted our satrapy, the Okkatai, take out that Ugiai stack, and it has moved back to Keros in order to replenish. Further down south in the Caucasus, our army is in a position to attack Phasis and take the last settlement of the Scythians. So we will promptly jump into that battle. However, before we can go ahead and do that, just a quick look at all our armies, and things are seeming fine. Meanwhile, over here, we are in the process of recruiting up our armies, and as can be seen, we can more or less almost complete all these armies up here. So very soon I should be able to march them into Partava and start to recruit some cavalry. And with that, we will have 3 new stacks fully ready to go, so that's always great. Meanwhile, our champion over here can begin training in Sena 3 Bactria. And a quick look at our population over here in Nisa. It looks good. And I can't hire those macemen because I am out of population. So I am going to quickly hop into Nisa in the next turn. Get some cavalry units and some additional first class population units. Move back to Marv, disband them in order to recruit those macemen. One thing we can also do is we can convert into an hegemonic empire. So I am going to go ahead and select that. And that should give us a lot of public order issues. Various provinces. Like as you can see, in a lot of provinces our public order is on the decline. However, we should be able to manage fairly well. Our loyalty is also fairly low, however, not too low in order to cause a secession. So we are good for now. And I think it should be a fairly easy reformation for us. So, yep. I'm gonna go hire a temporary mercenary over here in order to kind of dissuade the Atropat Khan from attacking us. They could attack us in the end turn. And lastly, I will go ahead and move this army to attack Phasis. Alright, the auto-resolve isn't all that favorable, so I am going to hop into the battle, and I will see you all in the battle. Alright, welcome back to the battle. Let's go ahead and quickly move our troops up ahead.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
We do have a bunch of enemy reinforcements approaching. A heavy shock cav, a heavy missile cav, and a couple of light spearmen. We are going to quickly move our elephants around in order to deal with them.
Hidden units.
And quickly go ahead and attack those units. We are going to slow down the battle. Basically use our cavalry to deal with as many units as we can. Quickly get our elephants in there as well. Our archers can go ahead and hit those archer units. Meanwhile, these guys over here can try to hit those, or these archer units rather. Spearmen are slowly inching their way towards our cavalry. General to quickly support over there. Alright, we have dealt with that archer unit. So we are going to deal with this horse cav unit over here. We have also dealt with that archer unit, so we are going to deal with this archer unit over here. Meanwhile, our elephants have freed up, so we are going to position them in order to attack all these spearmen units from all directions if possible. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead. Do that. Should be fairly easy wipe over here. And the archers have moved up forward. I don't know why. Perhaps they couldn't get a line of sight on them. That's pretty bad. I'm going to move our spearmen up ahead in order to help our archers. Quickly move our archers also into position. Meanwhile, over here, our general and elephants have wiped out that unit, so we are going to move them over here. And with that, we can go ahead and fast forward the battle. Get our archers, keep pulling them behind. Get our swordsmen out to attack over there. Other swordsmen can go on this flank.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
2 elephant units can charge there, meanwhile the general can charge here. Cavalry has taken care of their cavalry over there. We're going to put them in melee mode and attack that archer unit. Right, very quickly gonna send our macemen into that direction. And we are gonna move our spearmen real quick in order to deal with the enemy.
The men are wavering.
Right flank is taking a bit of a beating. Can move our elephants back over here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Cavalry units can go ahead, attack or scare off that horse archer unit. And with that, we have won the battle. See you all in the campaign. Okay. So we have taken over Phasis. We do have a foothold in Caucasus. So we are going to go ahead, quickly have a look at the settlement. We don't really require any building over there, so we're going to go ahead and raise it in order to help with that cultural conversion. Build up some temples, repair any buildings, and deploy our dignitary over there. And now the Scythians don't have any settlement, so if we do assassinate their high king, it should be game over for the Scythians. Go ahead and quickly get some army traditions for this army over here. And in the next turn we should probably push for Dano Apara with Ashoka and hopefully try to peace out the Lugii. They are interested in a peace treaty.
Do not attempt to sweep.
They are still fairly low. However, if we do take Dano Apara, we should have a nice buffer over here in the Okatai. And then we can move Ashoka further south to assist his brother Vitashoka in conquering the Armenians. And with that, I think I can go ahead and end the turn. And I will see you all in the next turn. Since I have reformed the government type, I can issue edicts. So I'm going to go ahead and issue public order edicts wherever I can. And with that, now we are ready to end the turn. Welcome back to the next turn.
Ready for orders.
Our armies down south over here are ready to launch an invasion into the Atropatkan. I am gonna go ahead, quickly disband this army and deploy this army in Raga. Meanwhile, up here, some of our armies are still recruiting some units.
Ready for orders.
Are gonna go ahead and try our level best in order to recruit some more units. Our third army Bactria over there. Recruit a couple of horse units, okay. As well as one elephant unit, can go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, a quick look at our province. As can be seen, for the most part, we are done developing all our provinces. We're gonna go ahead and select these units. And with that, I think we are ready to end the turn, most likely. There isn't much to do in this turn. However, we do have a spy over here, so I am going to bring him into Charax. Get some line of sight of what the Seleucids are up to. We are going to look quickly at our politics. Things have slightly improved. However, certain characters over here are unloyal, so we are going to secure loyalty, because I do want to maintain our influence. And we're going to go ahead, quickly look at the characters, engage in some politics, and promptly use this character over here to improve the authority of that character. And we also want to improve her authority, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And we can send her on a vacation to improve her cunning. And as far as Ashoka is concerned, can he educate anyone? Bhavani, Madan, Sheila, Kabir. So quite a few children have grown up, so we are going to go ahead and educate them real quick. It's ideal to educate one child at a time. As you can see, the cost does increase significantly. However, we are making a fair amount of ducats, so I'm not too concerned. It is the gravitas cost that is quite painful. As you can see, it started out at around 20 and now is at 44. However, with that, we have also done educating all the characters that we would like to educate. One of the things I would like to do is gather more support, because if you look at our politics, we are admired right now. However, if we get beloved, we will get more bonuses, so I definitely want to get to beloved. And in order to get to beloved, I need above 70% influence, between 70 to 80%. So I'm going to get as high up to 78%. Yeah, seems pretty good. Meanwhile, in Caucasus, we have Scythians raiding our lands. Seem fairly upset that we have taken their final settlement. However, we are going to attempt to assassinate their High King. And we have assassinated their High King. However, they have a new High King over here. So in the next turn, we're going to go ahead and assassinate him as well. Quick look of what's going up here in the north. Can be seen.
Ready for
This army is almost replenished, so I am going to march him back up north into Danu-Apara and hope that the Okatai attack that settlement. Some of our characters have leveled up, so I am going to go ahead and get some skills, especially focusing on that cultural conversion. Our spy over here has also leveled up. I'm going to get some more range. I do want to be able to catch up to this army over here and assassinate the leader. And with that, we can go ahead and end the turn. Welcome to the next turn. The Atropatkan had declared war on our satrapy, the Ardhan, and they did decide to attack us at Raga. However, we managed to fend off that invasion. And in the next turn, we should be fully replenished and capable of taking on Ekbatana. Go ahead and quickly upgrade our buildings. Meanwhile, over here, Scythian High King is within reach of our spy, so we are going to attempt to assassinate him. Spy has been wounded. Meanwhile, Vitisoka has leveled up to the max, so we are going to go ahead and upgrade him. Our satrapy, the Okutai, aren't really attacking Danopara, so I'm going to give them a bit more gold so that they can build an army, get up there to the north where I want them to be.
Your words show wisdom beyond your years. I knew your people to be honorable.
Ready for orders.
We are going to move our army back down south to Garros in order to replenish a bit. And we're going to quickly go into our politics, see if we can educate any character. Seems like we can't. However, we can improve the authority and zeal of certain characters. So let's go ahead and quickly do that. I'm going to improve her authority as well. Great.
At your command.
Could leave Susa undefended. However, if we take our army out, we will have some considerable amount of public order penalties. So I'm going to leave my army in there for a while. Meanwhile, Sena 3 Bactria has finished recruiting all the units, so we are going to move him into Marv. We are going to move Sena 7 Syria to Susia. Go ahead, move him into Marv. Go ahead and disband those 2 cavalry units. And we can go ahead and hire 2 of the maceman units that we wanted, as well as the 4 archer units.
At your command. My lord.
Sena 8 Mesopotamia has also completed its recruitment, so we are going to move him towards Nisa. And over here we are almost done with Sena 6 Parsa.
For battle.
So what we need here is 4 of these cavalry units and 2 of the elephant units. And with that we should have our 3rd army ready to go westwards. The Seleucids have sued for peace, so we have taken that peace as it will give us the opportunity to focus in the north over here against the Atropat Khan, then push on towards Armenia. Armenia, by the looks of it, has expanded quite a fair bit. I mean, they are in Asia Minor. Yeah. That is going to be quite an issue. However, once we can link up our 2 armies and kind of connect this region over here, we should have a united front against the Armenians from which we can push westwards and attack Asia all the way. Getting Asia would be interesting as it's one of the most lucrative provinces. Meanwhile, as you can see in Bactria, we are making 50,000 ducats per turn. That is insane. And as far as the political situation and the public order situation is concerned, are faring quite decently. Can go ahead and improve the public order in Parsa especially. Should reduce the loyalty of some of our rival parties, but that doesn't matter. And with that, we are ready to go ahead and end the turn, and I will see you all in the next turn. Alright, welcome to the next turn. Some of our characters have returned from vacation, while others have leveled up, so let's go ahead. Select some skills, focusing on, of course, the army upkeep cost. Meanwhile, Sena 7 Syria has been fully recruited. So I am going to go ahead and move him westwards in order to support our armies in the west. Quick look at our construction. Everything seems to be fine.
We fight for you, my lord.
We are going to go ahead and attack the Scythian stack. Hopefully that should wipe out the faction. Nope. That has indeed made this guy over here the High King. Scythians are still alive, fortunately. While Ashoka is going to march back up north towards Danupara.
Advance! That path is...
Does take a bit of attrition along the way, however it shouldn't be too much of a concern. Our vassals are really stupid in this game, honestly. They aren't attacking any of the settlements I set target to. That is fairly annoying. If they don't go ahead and attack Danupara, I might just attack it myself and liberate it.
Ready for orders.
While we can move this army into Susia
Ready for orders.
and also begin recruiting some units. Let's go ahead, recruit 4 of those units. This army over here can also recruit some units.
These good fighters.
And with that, we are ready to go ahead and end the turn. We have another character we can level up. That is our champion, Sena 3 Bactria. Gonna go ahead and do that. Welcome to the next turn. Cultural assimilation has been researched. Our armies are slowly moving westwards towards Ekbatana. That is great. Meanwhile, this army as well is ready. So as you can see, we slowly are building up our armies. Pretty much soon enough, we should be to raid the Atropacan with fair ease. Move Sena 3 Bactria back south to Susia. Get that final elephant unit as well. Have a quick look at our developments. Go ahead and build that temple there. Although I don't think I really need a temple, I can get this resource now. And get some temples over here as well. Excellent. Cultural conversion, we are almost at that tipping point in which Armenia will become majority Hindu culture. Quick look at our diplomacy, our politics, I'm sorry. Can go ahead and gather more power And we can do it again. That should push us into Beloved. That is great. Some more politics we can do is improve the zeal of certain characters. Namely this character over here. 10-7-10. Can also improve the authority of this character over here. Go ahead and do that. And we can send 3 of our characters for education. Yeah. Well as Shakti. Great. And go ahead and promote certain of our characters. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And promote Ashoka as well. Perfect. Things are looking great in our empire. Our economy is turning a little bit down from 30,000, and that's because we have way more armies. While I could research this dam technology, however, I am gonna opt for fortified construction in order to complete our construction tree. We have completed the philosophy tree. Completing the construction tree will be our next objective, followed by the economy tree. Then we will move on to our military technology. Alright, for some reason the Okutai are being kind of retarded, so I am going to go ahead, quickly auto-resolve this, and liberate the faction. Great, so we have liberated Dano Opara. We can make our way back to Keros. Going to patrol stance over there. Meanwhile, I am also going to select the Urgai.
Welcome. We will talk.
Trade agreement. Join the war against the Lugai. And would he be a satrapy? Yes, he would. So that is amazing. And I don't want any payments from him so that he can build up his army real quick. Perfect. And with that, we have a decent buffer against the Lugai. Now, I do want to see if the Lugai will piece me out. Perhaps if I give them a decent payment. No, they will not. But I am fairly happy with our situation in the north. So with that, I think we can go ahead and end the turn. Meanwhile, in Mada, our culture is slowly gaining dominance. And in about 5 turns, we should have Hinduism in Mada.
How can I serve you? My lord.
Welcome to the next turn. Several of our characters have returned from the victory. We are going to move Ashoka into Pantikapaon.
Get to it, man.
Should be replenish, and after which we can march him all the way down south into Passus. Our spy has returned, so we are going to attempt to assassinate that final. Yeah, however, we have failed. Meanwhile, down south over here in Mada, 2 armies are in position to attack Katana. We will, however, march our 3rd army there, as well as try our best to get our 4th army.
Ready for
Great.
orders.
Our last army, Sadrasakta, and get that shock cavalry. Quick look at our construction of Devi Aparajita over there. And settlement. Oh. Okay, Caucasus. I need to switch off the taxes. Yeah. Perfect. Public order is slowly on the rise. Oh. That we should be able to a lot more income again. See, we are at -15 from the government reform. In terms of party loyalty, they're fairly loyal. There is, however, still a -15 from the government reform. So once that's done, it should be 30, 29, 31 in terms of loyalty. So that is great. We go ahead and improve the cunning of this character. While I also want to improve the zeal character. So I will focus on this character first. Kind of try to also improve her authority. Perfect. Go ahead and her cunning as well. Yeah, I can improve the cunning of this character, so I'm going to go ahead and promptly do that. And lastly, I do want to gather more support in order to gain some buffer into the beloved spectrum. That, I think we can go ahead and end the turn, and I will see you all in the final turn, in which I will be ending the video after conquering Ekbatana. Welcome to the final turn of this video. Characters have returned back. Do have a food shortage due to banditry, missing supplies from the Bosphorian region. While the Seleucids over here are getting asses handed to them. That's not good, because I want to deal with the Seleucids myself. I am gonna attack that army. Should be great. All of my troops close possible.
On the move, my lord. We fight for you, my lord. Battle.
Right. Right. And finally, we're gonna attack this army. Should give us a very good auto resolve. 90%. That's good. Go ahead and slave all of them. Push forward to Ekbatana. We capture it. We are gonna go ahead and occupy the settlement.
Ready for battle.
And gonna go ahead and dismantle all the buildings that we do not require.
Ready for battle.
Some 4. Perfect.
At your command. On the move, my lord. My lord. On the move, my lord. Ready for battle. Make haste, man. My lord.
Alright, with that we have conquered Ekbatana. I am happy with this turn, so I can quickly go through all our provinces. See if build anything further. There's been a great fire over here in Marakanda. I'm going to quickly repair those buildings as well. Repair the building. Upgrade the building. Fire over here can attempt another assassination attempt. Has failed.
I'm truly sorry, my lord.
Ready for orders. It is an honor to serve you.
Meanwhile, we can see a couple of Luvii stacks over here in Java. Hopefully this shouldn't be able to wipe out our vassals. That would be fairly annoying. I am going to move Ashoka away. Done all that he could to support them, and now it's up to them to defend their own lands. They can't be held down over here. Yeah, that I am going to go ahead and end the video. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you liked the video, then like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are interested for more. and love.